What's going on, everybody? Welcome to World Wrestling Radio. I don't even know what I'm doing. The shittiest show, apparently, with a bunch of fucking losers running the show. What's going on, everyone? I'm just kidding. We are here. We are live. What's going on? What, Mad Dog? What you got to say, buddy? How are you?
I'm in a lot of pain, but I am here. Thank you for asking, and it's great to be back on the air. So
your dedication is much appreciated.
Thanks,
your dedication to my bottom, Mr. Willie Finesse. What's going on, man? TikTok's favorite wrestler and undefeated for 2 years straight.
Two of them things.
Well, hold on. Let's call him as it is. The SNPW Continental Champion. Current.
And I'm gonna retire them and make my own one title. So I just want that to be known too. So y'all can just squash that SNPW. We're going to, and I've never been beaten for those. Detroit Lions is in the building.
Look at that. Willie's got his fan club. You got fans left and right, dude. I love it. Look at that. Willie's fans. The Go Finesse.
The Detroit Lions on
Willie Two Belts. Courtney. Courtney's my fan. I know that. What's up, Courtney? Alyssa's my fan. I got fans too. You ain't the only one. Ain't no one here to see Vince because he's too cool for the show, bro. He ain't got no time.
If I was too cool for the show, I wouldn't be here.
I am so confused right
I love
now.
you.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. Vince came out.
Don't be confused. The Detroit Lions is in here.
Listen,
bro.
I came off hard on these guys, and if I came off hard, I'm sorry. But let's get this show going, and let's get together and let's talk about the two big events that happened. Let's talk about tonight. AEW Road Rager. What do we think about that, guys? I mean, what do we think of the main event?
First off, there was only one thing that happened tonight that was absolutely unbelievable. Let's be honest, and that was this right here. Aleister Black showing up, making an impact, giving Cody the move. I'm annoyed that Cody was the guy that is fighting him, like Willie and I just talked. Why is it got to be effing Cody? But I'm happy that Aleister Black is there because Malachi Black, his new name, is going to make a huge impact, and he's going to make Vince McMahon regret the day that he fired him. And if fucking Braun Strowman shows up, dude, woo, it's going to be getting real interesting over at AEW. I'm going to say that right now. What do you guys think?
Right, 90 days from Braun Strowman's current contract. Remember, 90-day clause he had, so.
Hold on. That's not true, Mad Dog, because Aleister Black hasn't been gone for 90 days, and he's in AEW now.
Actually, his contract just expired in 90 days. It has been
Aleister
90
Black
days,
has been gone for 90 days?
Yes. It just expired the other day.
Braun Strowman and Aleister got fired on the same day, so.
Dude, that's only been like 3 weeks.
No, Aleister Black was fired back in March. Braun Strowman was released right after WrestleMania Backlash.
Cody gonna put himself over. What's up, everyone? Thank you so much.
Yes, I actually agree with that as well. Cody putting himself over again, and that's why he's fighting with
Prince Primal.
Black.
What's up?
What up?
Prince Primal hits the challenges. He's pretty good at them. Has he challenged you? Are you still doing challenge? You don't do them anymore, right? What do you know? All our people here are TikTokers. Fucking losers.
I don't use TikTok. I just use it for personal. I don't. TikTok.
You don't have time to do TikTok. You're too busy watching Unpopular Review and Around the Block.
Here we go again.
Oh God! All right. Main event of the night: Young Bucks versus Eddie Kingston.
And they're my friends. I told you that. They're good guys over there.
Okay, thanks. The Young Bucks versus Eddie and Penta. The match was nonstop action. There was not barbed wire. There was thumbtacks. There was tables. There was ladder. There was all kinds of crazy shit going down. What'd you guys think of this match? Did it steal the show? And overall impact, this AEW Rager really was something special to see because I believe there was 5,000 people there. There was a full crowd. It was just really good to see what wrestling can be like again. And I missed it so much. Even though the fans were a little rabid and a little douchey, it was a pretty good overall experience. But what do you guys think about this match? Willie?
I'm not a big Young Bucks fan at all. I'm not one of them guys that's like, oh, yeah, the Young Bucks are just – I don't think the Young Bucks, you know what I mean? I just don't believe that. But tonight, I skimmed, like, I didn't get to fully watch the whole, like, AEW, but I did watch that main event. So that's why – and that's when I jumped on the live with you. But I was actually somewhat impressed with the Young Bucks. It was like the whole episode of AEW was actually better than I thought it would be. You know what I mean? So, like, I I mean, I expected the Young Bucks. I didn't expect the Young Bucks to lose the titles or nothing like that. But the match was I give a match like a good I give it a good 8 out of 10 for real. I give them an 8 out of 10.
I want to hate them so much, but they're fucking good. The Young Bucks are decent. They know how to, and right now working that.
I give them an 8 out of 10 because it was better than I expected it to be from them.
I mean, Penta's going to always put on a match. Eddie Kingston's whatever, but like, it's just, I don't know. AEW's on a roll right now. It really is something. I mean, this right here, going straight to the next MJF and Chris Jericho. I mean, that face-to-face was kind of special. Did you see the fan?
For sure, baby.
AEW is Jericho. Did you see the fan? He loves to show the shirt off. I love it.
Yes.
Maddog, we'll go with you first. Oh, he's got the bubbly.
Nice. I love it.
That is awesome.
That's
Maddog,
great,
what did you think of the MJF and Chris Jericho face-off? And who's the fucking moron that jumped in the ring? The fan. Don't ever do that. That is so stupid.
Especially while
I have some on that.
Not with MJF. He might punch you in the face for real.
Yeah, he's a crazy person, MJF, for what I heard. I love the face-to-face. MJF. Yes, he's from Long Island, but he actually grew up in New Jersey. He's actually from my neck of the woods, if you will. Not really my town, but he's from my area, if you will. So, in New Jersey. So really, he knows how to put on a great show. And then just the best part was Chris Jericho, man. Just everybody singing his theme song and just the way he gets that crowd reaction. It was just really great to see it, honestly. And these two, I can't wait for next week.
The definition of over is definitely Chris Jericho with the Judas in My Mind song entrance. I mean, it's just like a thank you, thank you for your service kind of deal with him. And he really does put on a great show, no doubt about it. Willie, what do you think of this? Is MJF and Chris Jericho living up to the hype that you wanted to live up to?
I'm going to tell you the truth. When it comes to MJF, and I'll say the stuff that like a lot of people, they won't say, and a lot of people, they'll try to debate me or whatever, but my opinion is my opinion. And I'm, me being a wrestler myself, I look into stuff totally different than a lot of different people. So when I look at MJF, and everybody knows Chris Jericho is my favorite wrestler of all time, him and The Rock. Chris Jericho's still number one. Everybody knows I come out doing the shuffle. I'd be doing all that. Everybody knows I love Chris Jericho. But I know when he's winded down a little bit, and I'm not saying the feud isn't good, but it's not what everybody is making. I think MJF is great. Just like he's great when he's talking tonight. He's so great. But I feel like it doesn't translate when I watch the wrestling match. I don't be like, dang, he's one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen when it comes to, or damn, he really like gets me super invested into the story of the match. I don't get that. I get it on the outside when he opens his mouth and he's talking and he's, being himself. But when the bell rings, that's what I get to look forward to. Like, I knew the face-off and them talking. I knew that was going to be great because it's Chris Jericho and MJF. But
MJF really is a top heel right now. You know what I mean? I'm Googling right now how old Chris Jericho is for the fan that just
somebody asked that, actually.
He's 50 years old, guys.
Oh, wow.
He's 50.
He looks good for 50.
Will you be wrestled? Are you going to be like Terry Funk and never say die, like 74 years old, being like a retirement match? It's hard to let go. I know if you do this full time, it's hard to let go of professional wrestling.
Bro, I'm 30. Listen, I'm 34. I'm 34, and I don't plan on wrestling. Like when I'm about 40, it's over for me. Like I'm not doing all that. Like as right now, I haven't took a booking in like a couple months because I had there's just a little piece of messed up shoulder, and I'm not taking on another one till I go to Florida and do versus Monstar. But
nice.
I've built what I've got right now so comfortably that I don't have to be wrestling if I don't want to. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And when you wrestle in Florida, I'm gonna come see your ass wherever it's at. Let's go back to this. Primal. Stop hitting the buttons, dickhead. A little Primal. I actually was at you on Wednesday, and Cody Rhodes happened to be that day. And after the show, he brought Fuego into the ring and basically told him that it is a contract with AEW. So he is signed with AEW, and he's had a match since then. So be on the lookout for Fuego amongst other people. joining AEW.
Is that the
Platinum
person with the
Saki
crazy
wants
hair?
to give. Fuego's the guy with the mask. He looks like
Was he on Dark or something? Because
Yeah, he had
I
a
don't
dark-
watch Dark.
He had a darker and elevation match for sure. Saki wants to give the rock bottom. Willie, you're the GOAT. We're trying to catch up, everyone. Thank you so much. Terry Funk, yes, it's unfortunate about Terry Funk, his assisted living.
Yeah,
Vince,
I heard
did you
about that.
see any of the AEW show tonight?
No, I didn't get to check any of it out.
Damn it. You were going to go down there live. You went to AEW Saturday, though, so you got a little taste of it. Do you think AEW is better than NXT at this point?
I think AEW is better than WWE, period. I mean, listen, let me just tell you this, Willie. Willie, you're shaking your head, but let me just tell you this. They lost my respect when they pulled the Lex Luger documentary and not played it on 4th of July. They lost my respect.
Wait a minute. I thought that was on the 4th still because
they
Peacock app went off saying it was there.
Well, your Peacock act was wrong because I was waiting all day for it. And then I got a notification from a wrestling site, and it said that they want to wait. They wanted to wait for a bigger way of presenting itself. They've lost my respect. When you take almost a week or two and put these trailers out, promoting it for July 4th, and then you pull it away, and you have all these people waiting for it, you lost my respect. Plus, can you actually sit here, Willie, and say that SmackDown and Raw are actually really good?
Nobody gives a shit about Raw.
Whoa, SmackDown is the A show right now, Vinny.
That's what be killing me though. People literally be coming out their mouth, and he just said, "You said A is just better than the whole." Hell no.
There's nothing good on WWE at all,
bro.
That's a lie. Roman Reigns.
Dude, if you think Roman Reigns is good on WWE, you're high, dude. He's
amazing right now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Y'all already know this would be just like trying to debate with Smithception because he has the same mind frame as y'all. It's only AEW.
No, it's not AEW. You have to.
AEW is.
I mean, how do you ever figure? How do you ever figure that SmackDown?
NXT be good, but it be trash. SmackDown be good, but it be trash. Raw is just trash.
Raw is trash.
Yeah, but you have to understand something, really.
Raw was a 3-hour comedy show. It sucks so bad.
When Roman Reigns is on the TV, that's the biggest thing happening in wrestling. Not Kenny Omega with all the belts. Not what you can pretend all you want to, but in real life, that's what it is. Go by the numbers.
I guarantee you, Willie. I guarantee you, if you put Jericho, in Inner Circle against Roman Reigns, I guarantee you, Inner Circle would totally kill him. I guarantee
you. If you put the Shield, Santine and Roman,
no, dude,
versus the Inner Circle, the Shield would win.
Dude, it took the guy 11 years to get good. 11 years. 11 years, Willie. 11 years. He wasn't good. He was part of the Shield.
The Shield was the best damn faction in the WWE, Vince. Let's be honest.
Bro, you are sounding like an AEW guy now. You are sounding like that guy.
What's up, dude?
Honestly, did you think
dude just is on the internet in front of all these people and he's acting like
Riddle is the best thing I can agree. Okay, bro. Good stuff right there.
Can get more eyes on what they're doing than Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is the biggest star in the world right now. Kenny Omega is not even
the action figure.
And it was the biggest thing on the internet.
They can't see it on Spotify.
He might be the biggest thing on the internet. He might be the biggest thing on the internet, but he says the same bullshit every week. It's the same shit. Same shit.
Bro, his matches are better.
Oh, wait, that's why he has Paul Heyman.
Kenny is the better champion, right, than Roman, right? That's what you believe.
No.
I think Roman's a better champion than Kenny.
Listen. Hold on.
Kenny's not the better champion.
Hold on. Can you give me a second? I think Roman's a better wrestler right now. I think he's a better wrestler.
He's a better champion. Look at the match.
I want that shirt too. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
He's hurt, dude. Kenny's hurt.
He is hurt.
Getting that shirt.
He's hurt. He's been wrestling 2 months hurt, dude. If Kenny,
champion
but Kenny versus Jungle Boy isn't cool, dude.
I agree with you. I agree with you that Kenny Omega and Jungle Boy wasn't cool.
I agree. AEW is the biggest thing going right now, and they're having Kenny Omega versus Jungle Boy, and it's gonna be fucking.
They hate to see that. I'm not an AEW or WWE guy, but I hate when people don't want to see the real. I'm on here to break y'all the real.
But there is no real. It's SmackDown's
Yes, it is.
trash.
You just said
SmackDown's not trash.
SmackDown's
SmackDown's great.
SmackDown's
obviously.
Oh, AEW is just
Raw's
better.
trash.
The whole WWE
They have better superstars.
But you
Oh,
just
pretty
said the
bad.
Roman is better than
That's a lie
You-
too.
What?
That is not a
Bayley,
lie. Name
Bianca
3
Belair,
good wrestlers on SmackDown. Three.
Yes. Okay, Bailey, Seth
Really?
Rollins, Roman.
3. Name 3
Bayley,
good
Are
wrestlers
you
on
Seth
serious?
SmackDown.
Rollins, and Roman.
Who?
Are you
Bayley?
hearing this, bro?
Seth
Yeah.
No, I
Rollins,
can't hear you.
and
Everybody's
Roman.
talking.
He's saying that he just said
Vince
no,
is
listen
getting
to what you
shit on.
said. You
I'm
said
so-
that I love debating people, y'all. He just said that the whole AEW is just better than anything. He just opened his mouth and said, "Oh, SmackDown's trash. This is trash."
It is trash.
He just
I never
it.
said
He
that.
just said Roman's a better
I think
champion than
SmackDown's the A show, baby.
What's wrong with that?
What's so great about AEW, Vince?
That's
What's
what
great
I
about
want.
AEW?
You want to see Luther in
Hold
the
on.
main events like they ran.
Hold on. I'll tell you what's better than AEW. AEW takes the superstars that McMahon doesn't know what to do with and fucks up and turns them into fucking better wrestlers. McMahon, listen.
Whoa.
But that's
whoa.
just-
Listen,
Yeah,
Willie,
wait a
Willie,
Wait a minute.
listen, Willie, you can sit there all day long and go nuts,
2.0.
but I'm gonna tell you this right now. There was about 10 wrestlers right out of that whole bunch that should have never been fired. Never. There's about 13 wrestlers on the roster now that should be gone. Should be gone. You know that, Willie.
Bro,
Willie.
there's people, bro. How many wrestlers can you name in AEW that shouldn't? That you
So,
feel
Niko, how's
should be
life?
there?
Two.
What are you talking
No,
about?
there's a lot of
Two.
AEW guys that shouldn't be there.
Can we?
Two.
Two.
No.
Name them.
Can-
The whole-
Can I get in on this here for a second? Because right.
Let's see. What's that little
Yeah.
short dude that's in fucking Jungle Express?
Right. Marco Stunt needs to go. Hall of Dark Order needs to go.
Yeah, he sucks.
So you like Luther in the main event? So you like Luther, right?
No, Luther sucks too.
Look, the inner circle's the
Luther
only
sucks
thing.
too.
SmackDown is the best.
Pinnacle
Joey
are
Janela
the only
in
thing
your main event?
AEW really has.
I think Joey Janela has potential.
You
I'm
want to
not
see
gonna
Matt
say
Hardy
he's
in your main event, dude?
Huh?
You want to see Matt Hardy in your main
Oh
event? You wanna see
God,
No, Matt Hardy. What? 54 years old. Matt Hardy.
needs
No, I
to go
know.
back to
He's in
WWE,
AEW.
Being honest,
He's in AEW,
Him
but he
and
doesn't
Jack
really
is
wrestle, but only on
Well,
Dark.
shit, him and Christian have a
Matter
match
of fact,
coming
they
up
all
next
deserve
week.
a job
Shit.
in wrestling, but like, there's people that anybody can classify that don't deserve to be somewhere.
That Willie talk. Speak up,
Because
Willie.
they don't
Have your
always tell
mind.
the truth.
I thought Willie was speaking up.
Dude, but
I don't
listen,
know.
you can't sit there and say that McMahon's doing good shit, dude. He's fucking everything up.
Both
No,
sides
not
do
always.
good and bad shit.
Not always.
Dude, listen. Dude,
This
listen.
ain't a just let's.
When was the last time
Hold on,
Luther was
hold
in
on.
the main event?
Listen, he
shit,
takes
bro.
two wrestlers. Listen, real quick. He takes two wrestlers.
Hilarious.
Aleister Black and Ricochet, two of the greats in NXT.
I don't agree with
Bring
that.
them to the main roster
Really?
and shits on both of them. And shits on them.
I think
You know that.
Ricochet's in the Money in the Bank.
SmackDown
ladder
is
match. He's
shit.
in
Dude, he's not going to do anything, dude. He's fucking
Joke.
shit.
Only person
He's in the-
relevant is Shinsuke.
You sound like a guy who haven't been watching him versus Morrison on Raw. You sound like a guy who's not doing your research but speaking on stuff.
Vince isn't even watching wrestling.
First of all,
like
hold
that.
on. I do my research. I do my research. They take his character.
Smoking people, bro. What is
Nah,
what-
dude.
what are you
Nah.
doing?
Can we talk about how
Nah.
Selena Vega came
The
back?
problem-
to
listen, the
SmackDown
problem with-
out of nowhere?
Listen, the
That
problem with wrestling fans. The problem with wrestling fans is Mad Dog and Willie. You guys think that these shows are good when they actually suck because there's nothing else to watch on TV but that and Big Bang Theory. Only on Friday. That's the only thing to watch. Is SmackDown and Big Bang
like
Theory.
4 years ago.
We ain't going
Big
at it.
Bang
I am
ended 4
smoking
years
him in
ago,
this
Vince.
debate.
Let's be honest.
That's smoking me in the
My
debate.
cousin's
Otis
work on
was the
that
Money in
show.
the Bank. You got a point, Prince Primal. Otis won Money in Bank. That's kind of shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
That
great.
was a mistake.
Willie,
They
what
all
about
that
that
was
one?
a mistake.
Otis
They
won
ended
some
up
Money in
getting
the
the
Bank.
Listen, but guess what?
They fixed their mistake on that.
Yeah, they fixed after they fucked up.
Well, what's AEW doing? Cody Rhodes putting himself over against Aleister Black.
What's wrong with that?
Sting is wrestling now at the age 67.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
a break.
What about
He
your
looks
Goldberg, huh?
terrible.
How old's Goldberg?
Sting looks
77?
terrible during the Seth Rollins match.
How
old is
all these other
He's
friends?
doing great matches with
And
the
now
Undertaker.
he looks even
Let's watch some
dumber
more.
in the ring.
Watch Mania.
And I'm a Sting fan. I love
I
Sting.
know. You're a fucking Sting fan.
Hey, Sting,
Sting
Yeah,
fucking
he looks
sucks.
terrible.
He's 100 fucking years
Sorry,
old. Get the
it's
hell
not
outta
the
here.
90s anymore. Sting's no good.
Jericho looks fucking better. At
Vegas going to
Jericho
AEW.
can't even wrestle out of a fucking paper bag. He
What are you
tries to do
talking
a
about?
moonsault. He
put
lands on
a
his
hell
fucking
of a
hand.
banger at Stadium Stampede.
I've seen him
All right,
fucking wrestle.
all right,
He
all right,
sucks.
all right.
Blood and guts.
All right, when Saki says he's had enough, you know he's had enough. That was
Willie,
interesting.
Willie, we're having a debate here. There ain't nothing to hate on nobody. We all have opinions.
Primal. All right, stop. Primal. Let's just answer the
Let's
question.
get control of our show. Hey, look who
No,
it is.
I
It's
actually
Mike
really
Knox
enjoyed
right
that.
there.
Our show
Let me give him
could be
a quick
really
shout out.
fucking
What's up,
boring.
Mike? How you doing, buddy?
Mike
Good to
Knox,
see you on
what's
the
going on,
show.
man? How you doing? So listen, Prince, this is how Cody put himself over. He got Black Mass hard tonight, but in the debut of Aleister Black, Cody made damn sure he was the one in the ring.
I think it's shitty. I think it's shitty.
Bullshit with Sting.
That's what he doesn't
Who
get.
was there? And I gotta ask all three of you the question. Just let
We
me
sound
talk
like
for
children
5
arguing
seconds.
over toys.
Who
You're
was
a fucking
there
fuck
when
puppet.
Sting
Shut the hell up, dude.
made
What are you
his
talking about?
debut? It was Cody fucking Rhodes.
Hey, who won? Hey, who won the match when Sting made his debut against Triple H? Who won that one, Mad Dog?
Sorry.
Triple H.
So
Okay,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
but that's
WrestleMania
the
because
same.
DX interfered.
It's the same
and
thing.
NWO
I know
fucking
it's the same
interfered.
exact thing.
Same
I
exact
mean-
thing.
Definitely did it.
No, it's not.
No,
Sting is the
I'm just
WWE
bringing a
champion,
fucking
always
icon that's
competing.
been around since fucking the dinosaurs, and then he comes against Triple
I
H
know.
and he loses. It's not
I'm
the
not
same
giving any
fucking
hate
thing.
on Cody. Like, there's no,
No,
hate on Kenny Omega.
It's not the
Kenny
same
Omega-
thing because Cody Rhodes is like 100 years younger than Triple H.
Oh my god.
All right, listen, let's get back to the normal show.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega, let's answer this question right here. Kenny Omega is the WWE champion. He's always competing on Dynamite. I don't know why people are giving hate for that line. Yes, he has been competing. Yes, we saw him compete against Jungle Boy. Yes, we've seen him in
What
several.
the fuck is WWE Dynamite? That's a fucking JR thing.
I know he's been funny.
He made a mistake.
You know,
He
he's
made a
trying
mistake.
to-
He's fucking old shit.
Give him a break.
He didn't.
Give him a
no,
break.
He's
He's
joking.
fucked up like 3 weeks in a row. That fucking.
I love Cody too, Mike. Yeah, Cody Stardust back in the
All
old
right,
days.
let's get back to the show. Not only was Road Rager an amazing match, Andrade made his debut back. Andrade El Idolo. There's Cody right there.
Yeah, how'd he look? How'd he look?
He looked pretty effing good. I'm not gonna lie. His entrance looked pretty badass. And then
No, I agree with that. He's not going to be Roman. No,
him
never.
and Matt had a good match. He obviously needs to learn better English, and he'll be a real contender. Chris Statlander and Orange Cassidy versus the Bunny and the Blade. Bunny
was a
is as
match.
hot as the day is long. Chris Statlander's a pretty damn good wrestler. Orange Cassidy, it was a squash for me. It was nothing
was a
really
match.
to call home about.
Hey, real quick.
match.
I know the top topic, but Willie, I got to ask you something. Okay, so do you agree with me that when wrestlers like Andrade or other people, McMahon, they try to take him out of NXT and put him on the main roster, but then McMahon doesn't give him a shot because they suck at promos and release him? What do you think about that? Do you think Andrade, if he had better English and he could he'd do a better promo, that he'd still be with McMahon with WWE?
Now I can tell you this. I agree with this. Them not being able to speak properly, I don't think that should ever hinder that man from. I watched this man in NXT. He's probably like, you should see the figures of him. That's probably one of my favorite wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? He's crisp. It looks good. It looks believable. He don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? He don't do too little. You know what I mean? He's almost like the perfect type of wrestler that I like to watch. And I don't, when he got released, that's one of my, I think that's the biggest fuck up to me. Not Aleister. I think Andrade was the biggest fuck up.
Of course, but what are you going to do?
I disagree.
It trickles down.
They don't know
I
how
disagree with
They
that.
should have kept him how it was with Zelina.
But
Why do you
here's the
disagree with that,
problem.
Mad Dog?
Here's the
I'm
whole.
not thinking
I
about it.
disagree with that.
There's a whole problem with this whole issue, and that is that AEW is doing exactly what WCW did. They're gobbling up every single star that
course.
WCW drops, and these guys are all replacing AEW's core wrestlers.
Now,
They're all
I think
gone.
Randy
All the
Orton
people
good
that
with
started
them.
up are no longer there. You know what I mean? There's like
Andrade,
Luchasaurus.
Aleister,
Luchasaurus
Andrade,
is never
Aleister,
fucking
Christian,
wrestling
and,
again.
Right.
They brought in a lot more than 4. They
Rusev.
brought in Okay, but there's like Jericho and like it started all the way back. You know what I mean? They've been
John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose. You know,
Yeah,
but Jericho fucked McMahon because Jericho told McMahon he was not going to leave, and he did.
Yeah, well,
Karrion Kross. That dude is boring as hell.
Right. I wanted to say this. You know, I disagree with you guys on this whole. Yes, Andrade was a mistake. I will agree with that. But was he the biggest mistake they did? No. Right now in the WWE, the women's tag team division is not just a mess; it's a complete shit show. Them passing the belts to Natty and Tamina right now, and then it was Baszler and Jax. All these single-star superstars. There was one team in the women's division, and just hear me out. It was the Iconics. Now the Inspirations. By the way, I'll go into it later. But you know, they were the tag team for the women's division, and
they weren't
cut them out.
I was Iconics. That was a good one, but I still think Andrade is a biggest loss for them. But I think Iconics could be up there in the top. You know what I'm saying? Because I love them and their character.
I agree. I thought Billy Kay was great on the mic and Peyton can wrestle. It was a great tag team.
Hey, The Rock has an opinion on what you just said, Mad Dog.
Oh, here we go.
Wearing fatty.
Yeah, no. But, you know, look, Nico's just jealous, everybody, because he knows I'm right on this.
Shut your mouth, Brony.
I did like the Iconics
particular
too,
case.
But that slipped my mind, so that's why I feel like I couldn't place them at top because they even slipped my mind.
Well, The Rock says they didn't keep you at the bottom of the barrel just because you wanted to say goodbye to your Rudy Poo friends. No, The Rock says they kept you at the bottom of the barrel because you absolutely suck.
I'm just kidding. You're pretty awesome. All right, guys.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Vinny, what do you think about the Iconics? I know they're your favorites.
I think the Iconics was probably the best thing that's happened to the women's division. And when they broke them up to have stupid what was the other girl with the real short hair?
Which one?
Andy?
No, on the main roster that it's released with the green hair.
Ruby Riott?
Yeah, Ruby Riott and the other and the Riot Squad. I think keeping them around and getting rid of the Iconics was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Huge. And it just shows you
Iconics can't wrestle, dude. They're just
it doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter. Here's the problem.
Hey,
it doesn't matter if
they won the belts at WrestleMania 35. I regret not going to that show now.
Not a good match.
Yeah, it's a comedy act, but they sell. That's what McMahon wants. They sell shirts. They sell merchandise.
But Raw sucks because it's a comedy act. That's the whole problem with Raw. It's like Riddle's doing crane kicks and shit. Like it's just like ridiculous.
Dude, they're making Riddle look like a fucking idiot.
No, but Riddle's the top star in fucking Raw. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a top. But here's the problem, dude. He's a top person on Raw. But it's like he doesn't care what he's doing because he's making money. He doesn't give a shit. He'll fucking wear a clown suit, riding a bike. He doesn't care.
Liv Morgan, that's who you're talking about?
Yes, Liv Morgan.
There's Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott. Yeah,
Liv Morgan's young and has a huge potential. She'll be just fine.
Don't worry. I think she should get released soon, honestly. And when
all right,
she does, AEW is going to dab her up.
I don't give a fuck about the Iconics. Honestly, they suck. Peyton Royce
they are great, and you're just jealous of them.
Jealous of what? Peyton Royce can't wrestle. Billy Kay can't wrestle. Together, they're
of them winning the women's tag team championships.
Oh my god, the women's tag team championships.
Yes, actually.
Wait, I didn't know they won the women's tag team. Hold on.
Breakout superstar
they won
of the
women's tag team champions. Oh my god!
At WrestleMania 35, Billy Kay, Peyton Royce.
Letters. If you smell what The Rock is cooking,
I'm done with you.
It says in the back of the box.
Roll and shut your damn mouth.
So 2 things happen in this match right here. The NXT Women's Tag Team Champion match. The Way, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell versus put it back. I can't see what was going on there. You're messing with my shit right now. Versus Zoe Stark and Io Shirai. Io and Zoe won the belts. It was pretty much the highlight of the entire show. I'm not going to lie. NXT kind of sucked last night. I hope they don't hear this as I'm live on my show. I don't really care because like I was bored with a lot of it. And for it being a themed Great American Bash, it left me hanging kind of short. You had Karrion Kross have a conversation at a Great American Bash show. He didn't even have a match. You're world champion. You had Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly again, which was great. What'd you guys think of this match? But these guys, These guys can go and bang every time, but like, how many times are you going to go to the wishing line for this? It's all you got is Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. They're the only two fuckers that can wrestle at that level.
Hey, yeah, I like Hit Row. People be hating on that. I like the Hit Row shit. I like it.
Right.
Did you know? Were you on? Did you see what happened to me today?
No. What?
Did you see? You didn't see it? I don't even.
What happened?
I got in an argument with someone from Hit Row today on TikTok.
No way.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on.
Oh, okay.
Talk off the air.
I'm
You
kind
can
of
go to that
jealous
TikTok
now.
that I talked, and you can see who it is. He was talking shit to me, douchebag. Anyways, I worked him into a shoot. It was pretty great. That's what I do. I play the game.
Oh God. Here we go.
So what did you guys think about this match overall? Io and Zoe Stark winning the belts. Do you think that's a good move? And this continues on from your original conversation of tag team championships with women being kind of shitty.
It is.
Bring in the NXT women's tag team champions. There's only like 2 or 3 teams.
Yep.
It's
Like,
it feels
why
like
wasn't that title? They need to merge these titles, and they need like Nia Jax or Natty. They should all be coming down to NXT. NXT should be moving up, and the tag team should be all intertwining because this is bullshit. This is all you got. You're pushing Io. Like Io had nothing else to do, so they're like, throw a strap on her.
Bro, it feels like every time somebody defends the NXT women's title, they change hands.
Oh God, there you go. There's your answer for you,
Was it really that's the guy on the AJ? What's his name? He's the guy on the treasure show.
Hey, we don't say his name on this fucking show. His name is not even mentioned anymore.
That could could be talking about AJ.
You know what?
Styles.
I was gonna boo him at the show, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to look down on my fucking phone and not say a goddamn thing, because that's how you really get a wrestler. There's nothing more you can say than nothing at all. Silence is golden.
He's great, though.
Me and my whole crew, we're going to be complete silent while he's up there doing their things and rapping. I'm going to be like, cool.
He's cool, though. I like that treasure show.
No, it was funny because I didn't like the performance. I know it went both ways. A lot of people thought it was really good. A lot of people thought it sucked. I didn't like it. I don't like music and wrestling mixing like that. I think when Poppy comes up, I think it's weird and out of place when she performs. It doesn't ever fit with me when she does her stupid rock shit. And then the same applied to me with Hit Row trying to hit this. I didn't think they hit their cue, but for him to come in and start calling me things like culture vulture and all this other bullshit was quite ridiculous, to be honest with you, because I'm allowed to not like some shit. Oh yeah, he went off on me and called me a fucking clout chaser and all this other shit. This motherfucker calls himself Top Dollar, and I'm a clout chaser. Like,
there's one thing
on TV, dude. You're clout chasing more than I'll ever clout chase. I'm just here, a fan of wrestling.
There's one thing that I hate about Hit Row, Willie. I got to tell you, when you try to sell a guy that was on a TV show for A&E for almost 3 months, that he's a nice guy and he's looking for treasures on the road.
Yes.
And then you bring him into NXT as a badass? That don't work, man.
I don't agree with Vince on this one. I'm not going to lie.
Can I get the rebuttal?
Yeah,
that don't work.
Please do.
I need a drink.
If anybody, Niko, you can answer this, right? Me in wrestling, what am I? Am I babyface or am I the heel?
You're a heel right now. You've been a heel.
Everybody sees me. What do they see though? What do
they think you're a good guy, but
that I'm one of the nicest.
Yeah.
I collect Pokemon cards. I go live and open up Pokemon cards. They see I got all these figs and all this type stuff.
Congratulations.
But for
that is true, yes.
But for 1 second, everybody in the world that sees that, nobody can go look up anything and tell me one time that when I get serious and it's like this right here, and I'm looking at somebody like this, that they gonna take me motherfucking serious.
Yeah.
It's levels. And if you can make sure you on that level, they gonna respect it. You feel me? That's how
listen, Top Dollar. AJ, I'll say it right now, dude. I'm not talking shit about Top Dollar. AJ Francis.
But I get what he's saying. I get what
you told me not to say his name. Now you just said it.
Oh, it's fine. Everyone knows who it is. Clearly, there's fucking people. Yeah. Everyone saw it on TikTok. It has.
I didn't see it, but then again, I don't go on TikTok.
A bunch of people commented on it. He basically came out after I said their performance sucked. But regardless, that man played for the Miami Dolphins. He's an NFL football player.
That fat fuck.
A former
Yeah,
football
he
player.
was
Yeah.
on the Miami Dolphins. That's how
Yes,
I
he
know who
was.
he
He
is.
was drafted to the Dolphins, but I don't think he had a long career.
I don't
then.
care. He played. It doesn't matter if you have a long career. If you make it to the NFL, you're a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And then now he did the Treasures, which is cool because his
What
name
happened to Brock Lesnar?
We all know Brock Lesnar is a bad dude. I mean, come on.
No, he's not a bad dude. He played for the Minnesota backup squad, and he got fucking canned.
That was
so did Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns actually got.
So you honestly think that Roman Reigns didn't make the wrestling?
Was Vikings?
No
and
wrestler
then he was up in Canada.
There's only one wrestler that's really like succeeded in football, and that's Ron Simmons, who was like the FSU god. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Goldberg was good.
WWE for years.
And honestly,
Goldberg was good.
Well, he played college.
I don't know how
good in football.
about that.
Yes, he was. He was good in college.
That was
great
debatable. Remember, Vince got moved up to fucking Canada.
Look at him. He made it to Atlanta Falcons. He played like 2 seasons and he got hurt. He was really good. Really, you know that, right?
Still went to Canada football squad.
I've seen him play.
I mean,
I never heard Goldberg was trash at football.
No, I've seen him
honestly
play.
the best, but no one's trash that makes it to the NFL is my point. If you make it to that level, you're not trash at all. You're a badass, and the transition's pretty much easy because you already know how to get hit.
Yeah, I'll get back to that later.
So like you can do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Uso fucked up again.
Yeah, Jimmy, not Jay. I think.
So we'll see where this goes. But I agree with you. Like for me, he was nice guy. Now he's being tough guy. Swerve is playing his gimmick off. The girl's beautiful, but I heard she can't wrestle. So I mean, where's she gonna go? She's gonna be arm candy if she can't actually.
Hey, put this out that she had the most fire verse.
Swerve's verse was by far the worst.
Look, can I make my comments on Hit Row? I never got my chime in on this. I actually like this faction if WWE doesn't fuck up with this faction. I actually thought Hit Row is a great concept if done right, and right now I think they are doing the concept right. I think Top Dollar being the big bodyguard, I think that's fine. I think Swerve getting the championship, I think that's fine too. North American title. I know Reed's gonna be moving up. That's why they put it on Isaiah Scott, because Bronson Reed's going to be called up soon. So obviously, to Hit Row, I like them. In my opinion, I think they're doing it right so far.
You said another guy, Bronson Reed. You guys.
Yes, Bronson Reed is getting moved up to the main roster.
You guys honestly think Bronson Reed is good?
Yes.
He's so good. He's going up to the main roster.
I think Bronson Reed's awesome. He's
can wrestle. WWE main event.
He has a very special look to him.
Dude, okay, hold on a minute. Hold on.
How many big men can try like him?
First of all, I'm going to tell you this right now, real quick. Besides Bronson Reed, they fucked up with Keith Lee. Like, Keith Lee is done.
Keith Lee had some health problems, buddy.
Keith Lee will never be as big as he was at NXT, ever. They took away his fucking style.
That wasn't him. That wasn't at WWE. That was his whole. He got COVID and then he had those heart issues afterwards.
No, bullshit. He came off the roster, NXT, and they took it all away from him. Okay, with Bronson Reed, they're gonna do the same thing. He's gonna go to the main roster and they're gonna shit all over him, dude. Shit all over him, and he's gonna be fucking fired by the end of the year.
You sound so cliche right now. Like that's what they say.
It happens. It happens every single time. What do you mean cliche? Okay, you named 10 wrestlers from NXT. It's happened.
But like Raw was loaded with a bunch of people from NXT, and so was SmackDown. So what do you mean?
I have to say this.
Who anymore? They're all gone.
McIntyre's from NXT. Matt Riddle's from NXT.
I was just going to say.
Okay.
I was just going to say.
Okay.
Seth Rollins.
Okay, hold on.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins was the
first
NXT champion to
all the new
go up
guys.
to the
They're all
main roster
gone.
as NXT champion.
All of them are gone.
Because they're not as good as you think they are, I guess.
No.
We're not making decisions.
Seth Rollins is fucking awesome.
Maybe they're douchebags in the back talking shit about everyone. You know what I mean? Who fucking?
What I'm telling you is yes, there are some good people on the roster that's from NXT, but NXT now with the roster and they move them up, they're getting shit on. They're getting putting masks on, pantyhose, fucking clown suits. Like, what is this fucking shit? It's horrible.
I mean, basically every single person in
just
the
saying
Money
that
in the
because of
Bank, except for John
retribution.
Morrison, is going to be straight from NXT. It's like Big E, he's from NXT. Matt Riddle, Ricochet, they're all from NXT.
Seth
And
Rollins moved up as the
Money in the
current
Bank is
NXT
the future.
champion.
So I don't agree with
Dude,
those.
you know how long ago Seth Rollins was champion NXT?
He was
About
the first
11
ever
years ago.
champion.
Yeah, I know. I watched it. I remember.
Okay.
Wow, Vinny, calm down.
Like I said, look,
damn
somebody
clown.
says Seth Rollins is great. I agree with Mad Dog. There you go.
Someone
Dude,
agree
you're
with
not.
Mad Dog, bro.
The Mad Dog. You're not understanding what I'm trying to say. Is
He's talking
NXT
about, like, he's saying currently. He's saying people.
current, not
saying,
old
like,
school?
He's saying like Mason, T-Bar,
Riddle, Ricochet,
Yeah.
T-Bar.
Wasn't Roll
Ricochet's doing nothing, dude.
Ricochet
Ricochet's
is
doing
doing
Matt
something you haven't
Riddle. I'm
watched
going
on
into
TV.
our boy here
Ricochet's in
for
the
a
Money in
minute.
the Bank, bro.
The guy
Okay. Hold on. He's in the Money in the Bank. How long after he came on the main roster did it take him to actually do something besides
He won
holding the U.S.
States
title? Yeah, for what? 2
actually,
weeks and losing
he
it,
did actually a lot
just
of
like Riddle.
But
And
listen,
they
he
win
won
tag
tag
titles.
Listen, though. I
He didn't win
guarantee
tag titles, Ricochet?
No.
But listen, though.
No.
Ricochet, you got your own business, right, Vinny?
Yeah.
All right. Then answer
Stop
this.
you.
Ricochet is a terrific wrestler, right?
I agree.
Yeah, he was
I
great.
agree.
But is he going to be one of the first people that you're going to push to sell your business?
No.
Yes. With the way he wrestles?
No,
With
no,
what promo
I agree, no.
skills?
no. It's this
Dude,
man right here.
Are you kidding me?
Moneymaker.
The promos that he had with Velveteen Dream were great. Are you
Oh,
kidding
give me
me?
a break.
He
Bro,
fucking
That
jumped.
wasn't a
Give me a
promo.
break.
That
But
was a
listen,
flip.
though.
That
Listen,
was a
though.
move.
Anybody can go out. If you're an NBA player, anybody can go out and sometimes score 15 or 20 a night. But who gonna go out there and drop 35 and 40 every night like Jordan? Who gonna go out
The
there
fucking
and
stars.
Really, see, that's
Not
the
Ricochet.
difference.
Ricochet don't drop 40 every night, dude.
No, but you.
It's
Okay,
not.
you're right.
I never heard a Ricochet promo that wasn't something off the wall, something that he just
Riddle will drop
Hey,
50,
put
but
on
then
the
he'll
next day,
he'll
they
like
turned it
drop
into one.
3 the next game. Let's
You're
be
right,
honest.
but here's the thing, okay?
Yeah.
You're right. Willie, you're right. But here's
He
the
don't
thing.
sell for you.
Damien
But
got
when you put
injured.
but when
If
you
you're talking
put
about Damien
Ricochet,
Priest, he got injured.
when you put Ricochet every week in a botch
team.
match with
Out.
a tag team and gets fucked, he gets fucked every week. That's not a good look for a guy that was your North American champion for 6 months.
Right.
Like, that's horrible.
But
Ricochet
now-
had a match
but
with Brock
now-
Lesnar. Good point,
Now,
Nathan.
but you also gotta at least if you're gonna do that, at least you gotta admire or at least acknowledge the fact. But you haven't been watching it though. That he's been
I watch
winning.
highlights.
He's been on a nice hell of a winning streak, and he's been putting on the most phenomenal matches on Monday Night
I mean,
Raw.
let's be
The
honest,
One
Vince.
thing that I can look for.
I like this comment right here.
What? Vince, let's be
Promo
honest.
sucks,
Ricochet needs
but
to
the
win
matches
the
are
Money in the Bank.
flawless.
I mean, does
contract.
Mojo Rawley
That is
really
true.
deserve to be in WWE? You know what I
Does
mean? Like
Mo-
guys that they
well-
let go, they let go. Like
Here's
No,
the deal. Mojo Rawley.
No, Mojo. I feel like Mojo Rawley was just there because he knew people.
like all
he
these
wasn't a good
dudes that
wrestler.
are like enhancement.
Yeah, but Mojo Rawley, his promos was good, so they could use him for other stuff that they didn't have to use him even in wrestling for. Because the way
Yeah,
he
you're
talks-
right.
Look, the
But did-
problem with Mojo
but did he
Rawley
do-
is they
Riddle's
put him
winning Money
in
in
the
the Bank.
lowest card of the card. But I have to make a statement
Ricochet
here
does have great
because
matches.
something that I talked about on, another night when I was on, obviously, I talked about why does the 24/7
True.
title still
Fuck,
exist?
true.
And this is the point about, Mojo Rawley here. Mojo Rawley was a 24/7 title champion, as we know.
No
Then, of course, Gronk was the champion,
Hell.
as we know. So, now R-Truth is the 53rd time champion for this belt, by the way. I personally think the belt
Yeah.
needs to go. I don't know how you guys feel, but the
Yeah,
belt
man.
needs
Like,
to go.
if everybody's gonna be realistic, that's only if you have a sense of humor. When it first came out, it was funny. When it first came out, it was funny. But then it got really, really stale, and now I don't even know why they have it. You know what I mean?
It just hit its 2-year
He was
mark.
just on Raw,
R-Truth
getting
is-
his
R-Truth's won it over
53rd
50 times.
win, by the way, of his
It's,
baby, he calls
It's
it.
become a joke, and people. It was sad to see some people chasing it. I
Look
think
at
I
this
saw
comment.
Yeah.
Look at this comment.
That's what made it bad.
I saw Alistair Black chasing it. Zack Ryder
Yeah, me
should not
too.
release. I don't agree
Zach
with
Ryder.
that.
What? Here's my question.
He should have been
Prince-
released.
I
Prince
don't
Primal.
know. I think he
Prince
should have
Primal.
been.
What did he do that was so great in WWE so lately? Nothing.
Who?
He's fucking
Zack
horrible.
Ryder.
Zack
It's
Ryder.
horrible, Willie.
He should have maybe got moved down to NXT like they did with Fandango and let him put talent down there over. But
Yeah, look how that worked out for Fandango.
I mean, he got an extra 2
He
years
got
and he got a
fired.
championship out of it.
I'm just saying he's not
Nick
even on
Khan said
AEW.
bye.
They got him an extra year or two. He was there 14 years.
Okay,
Maddog.
but listen,
True.
You should be so
honestly,
lucky to have a job
can
that
you
long.
sit? Can you listen? Can you sit here and say that Zack Ryder was great to watch in the ring as a singles competitor?
God, no.
At a point in time, he was.
God, no.
Yeah,
Get rid of
when
the
he first
24/7.
debuted.
No, when he started to get himself over with the woo woo woo, like, and he took it to the end.
Woo! The internet
no.
champion for a moment in time, he was over.
Yeah, I said when he first started.
Action figures and everybody doing making money.
Yes.
Our truth is also 50 years old, by the way, guys. I believe.
Yeah, listen, Willie, you're right. But when he first started, he did that. When he won,
runs like
when he
a
won the
10-year-old.
Intercontinental title, it was dying down. It was going down.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't believe it. Like when he won it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
no, I didn't believe.
Our truth is 49 years old, guys.
But I
Wow.
could have never believed he was ever gonna be like world champion.
No, and these listen, and these clowns over here are saying, "Oh, they should have used him better." Used him where? Yeah, they should have used him
What
at
else did you do?
the nursing home.
bro. That listen. I mean, if that was the case, I mean, why is he not in AEW somewhere?
Yeah,
It's a big name.
that's
He
true.
actually- you know
And
what?
That
everybody-
is true. Why is he not in AEW?
You know what his
Right?
next match is? It's against Nick Cage in a hardcore match. He's gonna get fucked up, dude.
I mean,
Oh,
everybody says they're all saying Zack Ryder on here. Okay, you're
Is that
all
any
Zack
past?
Ryder fans. If he's so good, why isn't AEW picking him up?
Exactly. Because
Nobody
He's
cares
not
about
good.
it.
He's not great.
I mean, he's not good.
Mad Dog's like, he's not good, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, look, nobody gives a shit
here
about
is
him.
my
Yeah,
Listen,
My
for
other
the most
voice,
part,
Z,
let's
is
keep it
silent.
real.
There he
For the most
is.
part, there's a lot of
How you doing,
people-
Z?
there's a lot of
Everyone
people
can't be
wrestlers
Triple
that
H
as soon
and
as
The
they get
Rock, and
released,
that's what it all
of a
boils
sudden,
down
like,
to.
oh,
He's
it
right.
matters to them. Now, I can agree with people when it was Alistair or Rusev or Braun, but when like sometimes it be the most random wrestler to get released, and then everybody's all of a sudden, then it's just all, oh my God, I can't believe this person got like it. Come on now.
Right. I gotta ask
Everybody ain't
you
fans of
guys.
them until something
'cause-
happens when WWE release them.
We're about to hit 50 minutes where we'll hit news and rumors. This has been really fun arguing with you guys for an hour.
This has
straight.
been great, man. This is really like a
I
show
actually had
that
my
like,
wife for the first time ever tell me to shut the fuck
woke me
up.
up. I mean, this is great, man. This is like an
Never told you to
eye-popping
shut up.
show, you know.
This is good for
real
you,
quick,
Mad Dog. This is what
gotta-
brothers do.
Gotta ask you guys a quick question here. Are you guys gonna go to Miami? Oh, you just missed this comment here
What
about
the fuck are you
Miami.
doing? Go ahead, hit it. Miami for rolling, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yes,
Rolling
you
Loud?
guys gonna go?
No, I
What
will
is it,
not be at
Rolling
Rolling
Loud?
Loud. I know Travis Scott is performing and a bunch of other people, but I will not be there.
Vince,
Rolling-
are you gonna
what's
go
that?
to
What is
Miami
that?
for this
Rolling
is that?
Loud is a big concert
music
that takes
festival
place.
that
Yeah.
SmackDown's gonna be at?
But they're not really going to be there, right? Like, is it going to be outside?
That's what I heard. I heard they're doing a whole show with matches and everything.
I mean, I'm pulling it up right now. I see ASAP Rocky and like 50 Cent, J. Cole, Travis Scott. Like, there's all kinds of fucking people that are going to be there. Little Uzi, I mean, like Jack, everyone basically. You would think, here, I can share this shit real quick because they're not douchers like AEW and WWE who would fucking report us and get us in trouble for showing a screen.
Yeah, I
Losers.
know.
Yeah, right.
Losers,
That's
dude.
what I like
Like,
about my wrestling.
I swear there's
figures,
some, like,
though, that
nerd
they
that's
show
like,
AEW
yeah, let's hit
stuff,
the
but they don't
button.
trail.
So here, let's show that's the Rolling Loud. If I can pull it up.
Yes.
Yo,
There it
shout out
is.
to Tony Khan.
There it is.
There it is. SmackDown says they will be there. Obviously, I don't know what capacity, like Nico said, but
Well,
I
Friday's
see
right there. So
Full
Friday,
show.
J. Cole, Little Baby, Kodak Black, Trippie Red. I mean, a lot.
Bobby
Little
Smurfs.
Yachty.
Yeah, but I
Ton
don't
of
see where it
people.
says SmackDown. Dog.
This is
Oh
just
no,
the,
at
this is the Rolling Loud
WWE they
performance.
said that SmackDown's going to be there. It was on their social media platform. You check their Twitter; it's on there.
I don't know about this. I know that it almost feels like WWE is desperate right now to be crossing lines and trying out new things. They've cut at the end of the day, guys, all these people that got fired was just them cutting the fat off the steak. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
a big meaty steak that's for sale right now. And people like Buddy Murphy and Braun Strowman were probably making some pretty good fucking change. And it sucks to get rid of Aleister Black. I know it. and it sucks to get rid of Buddy Murphy. But you know what doesn't suck? Selling WWE for $10 billion to Fox or NBC or Disney or whoever the fuck is stupid enough to buy it. You know what I mean? Because at this point, you've seen WWE stock go like this. It's back up now, but it went pretty much down from 100 to 30 something. You've seen WWE Network be sold to Peacock, which now pretty much sucks balls. And you've seen WWE trim all the fat, making their price and their value and their overall budget look a lot better, making it more appealing to sell. So all signs of this point to them selling WWE at the end of the day. And who knows? Guess who has $1 billion that could easily buy this shit? Tony Khan.
No, I disagree with you. I think it's
What if we had
the opposite.
What if we had
think that WWE will buy AEW again, and then we'll finally see the Shield reunion.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're an idiot because you're wearing an AEW shirt and you have.
I love AEW. I think it's a great.
Why would WWE? WWE has no position to buy AEW because AEW
it's just like WCW. I mean, like history repeats itself, man.
Yeah, but dude, you have to understand something, Mad Dog. The signs are on the wall. You just don't want to read them, dude. They listen.
AEW is on its way up.
The end of this year, I guarantee you, dude. By the end of this year or the beginning of next year, they're selling.
They're gonna hit 1.4 million.
They're selling, dude. I'm telling you.
You know how the internet works. Every motherfucker that was on the internet that saw Aleister Black, holy shit, turned on their TV and saw what was happening on TNT, just like back in the day. When fucking they talked about what's his face winning the belt, Mick Foley, and everyone went and watched Mick Foley. It's the same kind of shit. NWO, all that shit that takes place when these guys, when the internet is the reason that this news travels. So when they started hearing things like Aleister Black's there and all this other shit that went down tonight, they're gonna do 1 million views for sure. Thank you everyone for leaving your comments. We're getting to all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up.
We're trying to keep up with all of them. There was hundreds of them. We apologize.
Can I ask you, what's this shit about this Shield reuniting? I keep hearing about this. Are they gonna fucking do this?
No, Mox is happy in AEW, dude.
But they keep talking about. I keep seeing it online.
Yeah, because that's what people do. They talk shit, make up.
Right. Here's the deal. I'm a Shield guy. I've been for years. I've loved them since Seth. Dean at the time and Roman were were in FCW obviously, and when they debuted at the Survivor Series pay-per-view for CM Punk as bodyguards. This will happen because right now Jon Moxley is talking about coming back to WWE at some point, wanting to do some sort of reunion with the Shield eventually. So we'll see. I don't know how true it is, but we'll see. We'll see if Mox wants to go back.
Vince, answer this question. When will Vince McMahon sell the company?
Well, there is a bet going on. There is a bet going on. I told Niko and Mad Dog, Willie, you were not here. I said, though, when I say September.
You said by the end of the summer, which is definitely
that's not happening because SummerSlam, baby.
So
I'm gonna next month.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I have a feeling I was wrong, but I'm gonna tell you this. There is no way that there's no way going into 2022 in the summer that WWE will be owned by Vince McMahon. There's no way. It will be owned by NBC. I'm telling you right now.
My answer, Mr. Dude. Thank you for joining us, by the way. Everyone, hard hitting, Mr. Dude, Courtney, Primal. Like, we appreciate all you guys on. I mean, I see a bunch of names. A lot. Willie brings the ruckus with his people. All kinds of people I'd never seen on here before. He's got his own fan base. Unlike you, Mad Dog, and fucking Vince, you guys don't bring. Where's your fan base?
I don't got
you guys are too busy working 9 to 5. Well,
don't look at me. I just show up.
Mad Dog said, "Don't look at me. I don't do anything."
Don't get on Mad Dog. He's on Fortnite playing with his buddies.
Yeah, I do play Fortnite with my buddies. See, I enjoy that.
I get some dubs with you.
Oh, enjoy that, Vince.
But let's get to the news.
I actually did bring a couple people over. I just want to give a shout to Sia Silent and Mike Knox from Around the Block with Mike Knox, good buddy of ours there. Mike Knox
right
there.
Now?
I brought them over here.
What the fuck? For whatever it's worth, Wrestle Mode says a few high-level people at WWE are pissed off about Jimmy.
I brought fans. You're telling me you fans.
Dude,
I brought Mike. I brought Z. You're welcome.
No, bro. No. For whatever it's worth.
I tried, man. I tried. I can't win.
Bro. He came on World Wrestling Radio on Facebook. What do you mean? You're taking credit for it? Because you go on his show and you're a groupie? Get out of here.
I was
whatever.
not
I hang
on his show.
out with my
technically.
nuts, motherfucker.
I was
What are you
on
talking
Chris's
about?
show because Chris asked me to do a show. So
I
that's what happened
I
there.
hung out with Chris last night.
Right, and he
I'm just
asked me to do a show Friday night. So
Do you think
I
he's
did
coming
it.
on
I
here
mean,
to see you or me? I mean, come on, dude.
I mean,
For whatever
what
it's
you
worth,
expect, man?
WrestleVote says a high level people in WWE are pissed off about Jimmy Uso's DUI arrest that took place.
Yeah, that's
do
true.
we believe that this is a true or false news or rumor? And is Jimmy Uso in trouble? Is his career in jeopardy?
I think not just that. I think if he mess around, he gonna mess around and lose his wife too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta imagine what she goes through. She keeps seeing her husband, you know what I'm saying, being irresponsible like that. When you clearly know that she's not nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't see her in no tabloids ever, you know what I mean? But so you gotta understand like how that probably feels on her to keep seeing somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's horrible to see that for sure.
But
no doubt about it.
If that was almost anybody else, they'd be fired by now. But for real, I think he needs a real
rehab deal.
No, I think he needs a real I think this is like the third time this has happened.
Third DUI, dude.
Bro, do you know how many people that I know that like even some of my family members or somebody that's got killed by somebody because they want to drink and drive and do stupid shit? Like that shit's stupid. That shit ain't.
It is.
You know what I mean? That shit ain't nowhere near cool to be drinking and driving. And for you to do that 3 times and you in the WWE, you making all this fucking money and living like that. You got this beautiful wife and this beautiful life. You clearly was about to be the tag team champions. We seen where that shit was going. Now you fuck that up. You potentially fucking up your marriage. Now you gonna fuck up your money that you bringing into your family. You're fucking up your brother's opportunity because they're definitely gonna punish him. Even if they sit Jimmy out, they're gonna punish Jay.
I really thought Jimmy had a chance to be the guy to beat Roman. And there was only a couple people that could possibly beat Roman Reigns for the title, and it was Jimmy or Jay. Maybe Cesaro, maybe Seth. Other than if Drew McIntyre or fucking Brock Lesnar, any like that shit.
I've been hearing about that. Drew might get drafted to SmackDown.
Yeah, but you read too many dirt sheets, so we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? If he gets drafted
when
to
it happens
SmackDown,
after the SummerSlam, then you owe me some money, Nico.
Why do we make a bet?
They need him.
You wanna?
No. Why would I bet?
I'm right. Drew will get drafted to SmackDown.
Roman's going to Raw.
Then Roman goes to Raw. So then what? He has to save the ratings.
No, I think Drew's going to SmackDown.
Then that's fine. Then what's Bobby Lashley going to do? Stay on Raw? No one. You're telling me neither world.
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar's going to come back on Raw. He's already an active roster member.
Brock Lesnar has no intention as of right now.
Listen, real quick. I have some news I want to talk to you guys about. It's more serious than the stuff we're talking. I have a friend I've been working with. His name is Travis Orndorff, Paul Orndorff's son, and I talked to him yesterday, and he said that Mr. Orndorff is not doing well, and they say that he only has maybe days or weeks to live. So let's just put thoughts and prayers out for him, because
that's like breaking news, dude. That's not out there. You know what I mean?
Well, it kind of is out there, but here's the thing.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I just saw it. I saw it on one of the sites I was talking about.
Mad Dog, you seen that? You're the dirt sheet whore.
But he is not doing well. And
shout out to Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, WrestleMania 1 main event. Him, Mr. T. Who else was in there? Cowboy Bob Orton did the.
It was Paul
Mr. T and Hulk Hogan versus Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper with Cowboy Bob Orton coming off the top rope.
Yep.
Because Roddy refused to take the pin. Interesting shit. You know what I mean? So I mean, truly a legend in professional wrestling and definitely WrestleMania.
Hall of Famer too.
Yes,
absolutely. And we will definitely want to get his son on this show and on your radio show as well. We want to do that. And you're going to do a whole documentary we know about, but unfortunately it might have been postpartum kind of deal instead of a living breathing documentary. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure.
All right, getting back to the news. Let's wrap this shit up and get out of here. Vince McMahon wasn't initially a fan of Eva Marie or Doudrop, but loves the end goal of their story, and we should expect to see a lot of it on Raw. Is this facts or cap? What do you think? What do you think of this? Also, Doudrop and Eva Marie. Vince, have you seen them? Have you seen the highlights or anything of her?
I've seen Eva Marie, but who's Doudrop?
Piper Nevin. Piper Nevin.
Who?
Piper Nevin.
Piper Nevin from NXT UK.
Okay, so it's not Piper anymore. It's Doudrop.
It's
okay.
Doudrop.
Right.
Yep.
Currently, she'll go back to Piper, I'm sure.
It's a horrible name.
I
It
agree.
is a horrible name. So, so are you liking the angles of it though?
Here's the funny thing. I honestly don't even understand why they brought her back. Like, I think
For us to talk about.
She's pissing y'all off, and y'all don't even know it.
Right.
No,
I want to
she's not
say.
pissing me
I
off.
want to say why they brought her back. It was
she's not pissing me off.
Over. That's why they did it.
I think out of just goes back to what we're saying. Out of all the people they let go, you bring back Eva Marie. Like, what did Eva Marie do to deserve to come back? Like, she can't even wrestle. Like, what's the point of this?
To be fair, she was already under contract before most of those people got released.
Okay, but
that is true. She did have a contract in 2019 regarding all this, by the way.
Do you think she's making a difference in Raw? Do you honestly think she's making a difference in Raw?
I think what she's there is to be a trainer. I think she's there to put talent over. You see that with her putting Doudrop over. Obviously, the Doudrop is a big deal, which obviously is Piper Nevin from NXT UK. I love Piper. I always did from the NXT UK brand. I actually sit down on Thursdays and watch that shit because that is good shit. NXT UK, you haven't seen it, go watch that because that is good shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some hard hit. I mean, anything with Walter.
So
Walter's
I love
nuts,
Piper.
dude.
I think Eva's there to put Piper over. Or Doudrop. I'm sorry, Vince McMahon.
Piper's the best.
No, Piper's good, but I don't understand why they bring Piper. They don't let Piper be her own self. Like,
I mean, there's a good chance Eva Marie might not wrestle for like months. Like,
she might not wrestle at all, guys.
Like, yeah, she might just be like prancing around like a dummy. Whatever, good for her. She got a contract. She was able to do it again. Several AEW stars told Fightful that Dax Hardwood has been lobbying hard to get Chad Gable to come over as soon as he becomes a free agent. The tweet was a joke, however. Do you see Gable amongst everyone else joining the AEW? Does he fit in there? I don't know. He kind of. I feel like Gable's another one of them guys that could like.
Now let's be honest though.
He's an Olympic.
Is he?
Yeah.
He wouldn't do much in AEW. Let's be real.
I'd agree. Yeah, I mean, who knows? He's gonna have his wrestling matches, but he doesn't have enough personality to really go over like they need it. The AEW is competitive as fuck right now.
Let me ask you this question: Could Chad Gable, and this is just a thought, could Chad Gable be AEW's Kurt Angle?
No,
to be
no.
But here's the problem:
he's not going to AEW.
But here's the problem: WWE is going to be pulling their own Olympic gold medalist. I don't remember his name.
Big airtime with Otis. It's great. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty funny shit right now between Otis and Gable on SmackDown. It's not the greatest shit on SmackDown. This man is obviously Roman Reigns, but it's actually pretty funny shit on SmackDown. Gable and Otis. Oh, I love it. Nice. I have the one in the box. Yeah, it's great.
Wreck everyone.
So
as Vince,
great. I love
Omega's been injured. Not only does he have other issues, he has a hernia on top of he had stem cell treatment and still having matches. I mean, quite frankly, if you have an athletic hernia and you're having matches against Jungle Boy that are decent matches, like you're fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like it's not that important, bro. Like drop the belt to someone. Hangman's winning that shit. You saw tonight, it's hyped up for Hangman to win and for Omega to go get fixed and get better. So, I mean, AEW looks very bright right now, but I mean, his injuries are legit. This is definitely fact and not cap, right?
I believe it.
Correct, yes.
But that's the price, and that's why I hope that, people, learn from this, in AEW. You don't have to do the spot after spot, and that's what, because it's going to wear and tear your body. I like the one thing about me, I swear, and my whole thing of wrestling that saved my life was when I got to be a heel and I didn't have to do the dives and all that other crazy shit, because I've only been wrestling for way less of a time than they have. I'm only in this thing for 4 or 5 years. You know what I mean? And Kenny Omega's wrestling for this long, so I could just imagine. If I had to take a break because my shoulder hurt for that, I can just imagine what he feels like. But he need, like, if he don't lose to Hangman, he's got a massive ego. And
do you see this? Look at this shit. Do you see this right here? Look at this fucking spider.
I don't really see it. It's tiny, but okay. Right. Well, Niko's got his spider problems. I want to jump in on my boy Kenny Omega's issues here. Vinny called this out a couple months ago about, Kenny being hurt. Vince, I'll say it right now on the show. You were right. Kenny was legitly hurt. And you knew that. And I, going back and watching it on my DVR, I started realizing that too. So I'll say you're right. I'll say you're right on that one. I'll give Vinny 1 tonight, okay? 1 point for Vinny.
And shut your damn mouth.
All right. Let's get the F out of here, guys. It's 11:22. Willie, where can they find you? And thank you for joining us. You've been a really pleasant uplift to our normal week in, week out World Wrestling Radio show.
This was fun, man.
Add a little flavor.
You do add a little flavor.
This was interesting, man. I'll tell you.
It's going to be a good one to go back and listen to. Willie, where can they find you?
Willie Finesse on TikTok, Willie Finesse on YouTube, the Willie Finesse on Instagram. You feel me? I'm working on a match right now too, so yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Vinny.
Maddog, you got to watch them, bro.
You can also find me and Niko every Saturday, 105.5 FM, 660 AM, right here in Orlando, Florida Man Radio, the Vincent LaSpada Show, and Vincent LaSpada on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Maddog.
Right, I am Maddog everywhere. You can find me. I believe it's Matt_Maddog, so you can follow me there. I post all the latest, greatest wrestling news and content, so check all that out.
I'm Niko Exxtra, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. You know where to find me. You're here loving us. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your love. We'll be back next Wednesday for another fun-filled, amazing episode of World Wrestling Radio. Bro, you guys have a good night. Thanks, too.